Hey gang, what's on and welcome back. We are back with another episode of Plymouth Argyle's Rise to Glory. Since you last left us, we are doing much better, if I'm honest with you. We've steadied the ship a little bit. We've got closer to the tallies of points that we need to get to stay safe in the Premier League. We're not smashing teams, we're not doing really great in terms of climbing far from the relegation zone, but we are slowly and steadily making ourselves secure at an earlier point of the season, which will allow us to hopefully continue, get better and improve from there. So let's not keep me big, keep my ugly mug in. Let's jump in, find out where we are since you last left us. Let's do this. So we are back today, as I said, for the game against Brentford. Since you last left us, I think we were doing much worse. We've climbed ourselves to 13th, as I said, mid-table-ish. It's quite a good way to look at it. We're mid-table on 35 points. I think another 4 points, 3 points might be enough to get us to safety with 10 games to go. So we will wait and see if we can achieve that tally, which I'm really hoping we will. So since you last left us, which was at the QPR game, which we won 2-0 in the FA Cup. We went on to beat Norwich 3-2 away, which is an absolutely fantastic result. It's a result we need. 3 very vital points. We then beat Everton 2-0 at home, which was, again, another decent result. 3 points needed, very much on the board. What we need at this point of the season to be winning home games is essential. Looking at the greens in this area now, it's looking really good. So that's a bonus, to say the least. We then went on to win 2-0 in extra time. It was Schmidt got 2 goals in extra time against Norwich. Again, 2 quick games against Norwich. And that was in the 4th round of the FA Cup, which I think we would do in this episode. I will make this a triple header. Another triple header episode. I think we'll do Brentford, West Ham and Wolves in this episode. But in the last game against Wolves away, we got a 0-0 draw. So that might bode for the boring game in the FA Cup quarter-final, but I thought quarter-final in the FA Cup, decent game to do. We'll see how we get on, see if we can progress into the semis, which would be great actually. That would actually turn this season from what's been quite a shoddy season, and you go back to here, like all the way there. If we can get to the semi-final of an FA Cup, it might just turn it around a little bit, so we'll see if we can get there in this episode, so please stick with us. Team selection against Brentford, I will get our squad named, and I'll be right back for you with that one. See you in a sec. So looking at the starting 11, it's not going to be changed too much from the draw away at Wolves. Sanchez will start in goal. Since he's joined us, he's made a couple of really bad errors. He's played 6, conceded 10. He's not doing that good, and Andre is kicking on and progressing into a lovely little keeper, so I'm torn between which one of those two to play. So, but Sanchez gets a nod today. Arnau, Martinez, Rula. Pinero comes in for Debast as Debast picks up another injury since joining us in January. Galan, Humphreys, Zaire Emery, Heze, Maduke, Ivan and Schmidt up front, who has been in fantastic form this season, scoring 21 goals. And thank goodness for him, because nobody else has really contributed at all. So that will be our starting 11 going in. Let's give this a whirl. Let's see if we can pick up 3 very vital points against Brentford. So we will pump our fists. Let's give the fans something to cheer for. I do like giving the fans. I trust you to make a difference. Go and make me proud. I'm just going to say that to the defence, as if they can hold off and be solid, that would be the most important thing to us. This midfield that I've put together this season has started to grow well together as well. I did bring in another midfielder to see. Gallant. Oh, and Schmidt with the header at the back post with his 22nd goal of the season. Yes! Makes it 1-0 early doors. And Schmidt's header was just solid. And that's an absolutely beautiful start. As the boys, take it to Brentford in the opening minutes. But Brentford have clawed themselves back in. So I want to see the rest of you maintain and pick up performance as well. Especially Madueke, he played atrociously in the last game. I'm actually going to give him encourage more. Hope that doesn't kick him on to go and get sent off or anything, but rule out. Pinero, Emery, Heze. Nice ball to Schmidt. Played back well by Samuel. Raya, who at this point is joining Arsenal. All things considered, in genuine real life. Some competition for Ramsdale. Well broke up by Heze Ivan. Oh. And it is a penalty. It's been given. It will be checked on VAR. It looked like a relatively good tackle. But penalty awarded. Now Josef Schmidt steps up again. I trust him because he scores goals. There's a weird thing going on between two defenders there. But Schmidt slots it away. Get in to make it 2-0 to Plymouth Argyle. That's his 23rd. And Ashton Gate goes crazy. Well slotted in. And that's what we needed, a bit of composure just to make it 2. Madueke's not kicked on much, but I'm going to offer a praise bomb for the last 10 minutes. Just say well done, lads. Hope that might give a bit of juice to a couple of them. Let's go on to Pinero. Low. Heze switches it lovely. Madueke wins the header, but couldn't find Schmidt in the middle as Brentford pick it up. Madueke steals it. Oh, and it looks like, is it going to be a second one? Madueke was weaving in and out. And it is. Schmidt. Oh, he tried exactly the same thing, but Raya was smart to it. As Brentford come again just before half time. Skip, Mumbo. Oh, but Heze does well to intercept. Pinero, Lat, Humphreys switches out to the land, does really well. Oh, fantastic ball. Madueke was offside, but missed anyway. But the ball from Zaire Emery was delicious. And that's good. Half time, 2-0, it takes us in. We've had a lot of shots, but let's bump it down to balance. Highlight from the kickoff. Norgard. Thought he was going to just win it, whoever that was. It was Humphreys, but he's just Mumbo. Oh, Pinero did well. Cooley as well. Plymouth clear, but Heze does well. Schmidt. Norgard picks it up. Pinner, Jenkins. Skip. Simon does well, Mumbo does well as well. Oh, he knocks it in, and Relax scores an own goal straight after half time. And Brentford put Plymouth on the back foot straight from the kickoff. It was a really long highlight, and yeah, Relax couldn't get his foot out of the way and taps it into his own net. The dick. I mean, what a thing to do. No, he wasn't even under pressure. I want to demand some more. He seemed to be just like cruising through this. I don't care. Like, demand some more. Humphreys can come off for Barrios. Ivan for Simeone. Brentford second half. Not a lot coming all round. Switch that one down just a little bit. See if we can gain some possession, really. That's a shocker. Really just hoping that we can hold on. Very uninspiring second half. But they haven't created much neither. They've kind of tried. I'm guessing they're, you know, very even on shots, but neither team have been. Brentford with a free kick. Rodriguez is a distance. Chips it forward. So Emery wins it. Oh, back off a crossbar. And it was binged off a crossbar. Mbomo. The highlight still continues. Sanchez. Okay, highlight over. Just about. Ooh. Managed to hold tough for another vital win. Get in, lads. It wasn't the best performance. We weren't at our best, but we did get the final result, so bumps us up to 12, 38 points, and enough points over Brentford as well. So we will be back for the game against West Ham. I'll see you in a split second. So back we are for the West Ham away game. It would have been more of a relegation battle with West Ham being an 18th and us struggling right when I decided to do this game, but now it's going to be more of a, can West Ham drag 3 points for themselves, or can we kick on and maybe challenge for one of the positions up in the mid-table spot? That would be lovely, wouldn't it? So let's see how we crack on against West Ham. I will do what I usually do, starting 11, right back with you, and then we'll get the game done in a bit. Wasn't too many changes going in. Andre Martinez. Andre was one of the changes due to the fact that I wasn't too keen on Sanchez last game. I don't think he blew the doors off anything, so I feel that he will be a better option for this game. He's young, he needs the game time. It's a tough game against West Ham away, but I feel he's going to be able to give us a shot. Arnau Martinez, Roulat, Pinheiro, who is developing beans this season. He'll be looking to start next season, I think. Galan, who's come in and done really well since his January transfer. Heze, Emery, Barrios for Humphreys. I thought Barrios could start this game. Duque, Ivan and Schmitti. I need that front three to try and bag a couple of goals between them today. That would be awesome. So, away at West Ham, let's give this a roll and see how we get on. I asked them to do the fans last time because we were home. I did ask the defence to make me proud. I'm going to ask the midfield as well. It worked last time first half and give me plenty of juice straight off the bat. It's an early booking and a free kick as Ivan steps up over it. Oh, just skimmed the crossbar, wasn't too far off at all. I mean, how amazing would it have been to have got 2 starts in 2 games, like goal in like a couple of minutes in each of them. That hasn't happened all season. And didn't happen, so oh no, even better free kick position, getting ready to offer encouragement as Gallagher steps up. Oh, I think I might offer some encouragement anyway. Conor Gallagher, with what looked like had a perfect opportunity then to slot that one in. And what would have been the devastating goal for us. Absolutely fucking devastating. So we need something inspiring to come and give us this half where we're lacking. West Ham are definitely having the better of the game. Which hasn't happened for a few games, if I'm honest. To be fair to my players, they've put in the effort and clawed us back. Second half of this season, that's for sure. Heze burst inside the box, deflected shot and over the bar, it was unlucky. This is Emre, not really, he's the one not really holding his performance this half. And he's rarely ever the weakest. Been a better team, just doing fine. But that's a lie. I don't know why you can still improve. I have faith in you. Encourage. Come on, boys. We can still do this. Ivan needs to come on leaps and bounds for next season. That's for sure. Definitely needs to up his game somewhat. Andre's being pretty solid in goal. It's Galan with a corner. For Shimiti, but just couldn't get there. He won it, but just couldn't get the header on target. I'm not for some more encouragement, as this game isn't out of our grasps. So let's see who we can make sub-wise. Callum Ramsey. Why not give Humphreys a run out there? And then Heze can come in for Canna. Just because it's a tough call, but Heze does play most of the games and he's running his legs out quite a lot. So is there anything we can maybe nab in the last 10 minutes? Let's offer some encouragement. And let's see how we can get this last 10 minutes done. And we can. Draw's not a terrible result. If you had asked me when I asked these games or chose these games for us to be the ones to play in, then I would have taken a 0-0. Emmerich. Gallagher picks it up. Just couldn't be intercepted by Heze. He finds Giddies but rule out. Manages to get it twice. Humphreys now picks it up on the right. Tried to find it straight away to Shemiti, but Emmerich wins it. And again intercepted. Humphreys. And Barrios coming in. Humphreys in on the right wing. Not his regular position at all for the team, but managed to skip past. Emery with a nice little ball into space. Humphreys back to Barrios coming in. And yes, that makes it 1-0 to Plymouth Argyle right at the death. And there it is. We will take that. That's happy fucking days, that is, lads. I can't keep saying that, not been at our best, but we got a result. We've got to be happy with results. I'm happy with results. But I do believe that these players can play better as well, so I think that keeps us up. I don't think there's any chance of us going down this season with 8 games to play, so that is some beautiful news. Liverpool beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, which is, a game for the Arsenal and Liverpool fans to enjoy, isn't it? So we will look to be back for the Wolves Athletic game. I know we're not called that, but why not? Wolverhampton Athletic Wanderers. Boo, we'll be back for that game. See you in a bit. So, 1-0. We are back for the Wolves game away. Wolves are bottom of the league, but I don't think that's really going to take away from the cup game. I still think they're obviously on a good run. Looking at the quarterfinal, this side of the quarterfinal, Fulham and Leicester. I mean, it's possible. It's possible to maybe win this cup. Imagine that. That'd be really good. But anyway, let's not think too much about that. Let's get on with the Wolves game and see how we can get on. So I'll do my usual biz of naming us starting 11. I'm probably not going to go for the same league starting 11. And I'll be right back with us in a bit. So starting 11 going into the Wolves game. I'm going to play a slightly weakened side. I know it's a chance to maybe progress and do stuff, but I want to give these players some football time, and I think European football for me next year might not be great. I think maybe just building a more solid team going into next season, European football the season after, might be a lot better, as I really do genuinely feel being away from home park is crap. So this is if you know what I mean, like playing our home games at Ashton Gate, I genuinely feel doesn't do us any favours. So going into this away game in the FA Cup against Wolves, we're going to go Andre and go Martinez, Verbeek, Pinheiro, so a very young centre-back pairing, Galan, Heze, Soderberg, Barrios, Whittaker, Simeone and Kanate up front, who is a summer signing in January on loan. I've also shoved a few younger players on the bench as well. They will get some game time no matter how we're doing, win or losing. So let's give this a whirl, see how we get on and see how we can progress in the FA Cup. We are underdogs. Go give the fans something to perform for. To perform for, to cheer for. Let's go, lads. Packed house here at Molineux. FA Cup quarter-final. I don't think Argyle have ever reached the quarter-final of the FA Cup. Well, I think they have, actually. I think they might have. Which might be silly going in with a much weakened squad, but like I said, it'd be good to reach wherever, but if we go out of the quarters, it's still a good run for us. Let's draw some encouragement. Early doors, 20 minutes gone. Andre to Heze Verbeek. A very high press from Wolves. Well, Bettina slides it in for Neto, but just couldn't manage to apply the finish. Wolves' press is very high. I'm just going to try that just in regards to of where their press was sat. Tuna. Gilberto crosses it and Andre flaps a little bit, but Barrios manages to get rid of it. But Wolves pick it up again. White switches it out to Elnor, who's got loads of space. All the ball in, but it's a good save from Andre. Kuna had half a chance. It wasn't I wouldn't say it was a clear-cut chance. The ball was travelling at him at pace. Neto again. Wolves having all the traffic. Oh, it's coming all the way to Plymouth, and Andre does well to see it over again. Oh no, Whittaker loses it to Nuri. Pilger. Simeone picks it up. Lovely ball from Soderberg. Heze in the box. Whittaker picks it up. Oh, and he manages to find the finish. Yes! Heze burst into the box. Managed to knock it back. Soderberg's pass was lovely and direct. Heze with a turn, Whittaker blasted it into Whittaker's feet pretty much, and Whittaker stayed composed and found the finish. It's inside Whittaker again. Oh, dings it off the post. Oh, that one too far off. It's Plymouth Argyle are looking to play some nice football now here at half time. As we go in, I'm happy with your performance, lads. Keep it up. Pump your fist. I know it's going well, but I know you're capable of better. I want to keep them motivated, keep them going, keep them rolling. Maybe see if we can convert one more chance to maybe give us a bit of a cushion. That would be lovely. Babika's struggling a little bit at centre back, so is Kanate up front. I think I'm going to bring on Real out. Squirms away from Andre, but Andre does well to gather it. Ooh, it's all happening. So 20 minutes to go. Eze is struggling, so Humphreys will come on. And now for Ramsey. Sparroway's training that position, so he's going to need game time. It's a real gamble. But I don't play by normal rules, you know. I'm not going to look to change anything, time wasting instructions. What happens here, Andre? Rule out. To Pinero, Soderberg. Tries to find Sparroway. Lovely, Schmidt's through. Oh yes, and Schmidt, who's been on such good form this year. Absolutely beautiful finish. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and that makes it 2-0 to Plymouth Argyle. Can't make any more subs despite the fact the team are feeling it. I'm going to pop that down to balanced and just see out the last 5 minutes of this game, which should be good. As CJ Sanchez sends it long, well won by Galan. Schmidt knocks it out to Sparroway. That was nice. Oh yes, that ball from Joe Sparroway was absolutely... Schmidt knocked it out to him. He thought, alright, he's gone. Outside of the right foot. Oh, Schmidt finished it first time. Oh. And that is an absolute goal from Plymouth Argyle to kill the game dead at 3-0. I've got time to drop quick pace bomb. Quick praise bomb from me. And that's a salute. Pablo Neto and Andre makes a good save. He won the header, and that should be it here at Molyneux as Plymouth progress into the semi-final of the FA Cup with an absolutely fantastic result. Really, in fairness, that is a brilliant result. Nobody gave us a chance, and you performed magnificently. Well done, boys. So let's stay and find out who we get for the semi-final. We'll watch the draw. So guys, FA Cup final draw, that took way longer than I thought it was going to. It genuinely took ages to get here. But let's have a look at the draw. So we'll start it. We'll go Sunderland. Well, actually, teams left. Sunderland, myself, Man United and Fulham. So we know we all want to avoid, really. Oh, we got Sunderland. Oh, we've got the easiest one. Man United and Fulham. Oh, we've got Sunderland in the FA Cup semi-final. So, gang, I think I think we'll be back for the Sunderland game. We will come back and do the Sunderland game and see if we can get our way to an FA Cup semi-final. We'll obviously recap on how we've done on the league and all the rest of it, but I think coming back for that one, I think it's going to be quite exciting. So, yeah. So, I think that's been quite a decent episode, triple header. 3 great results. We won all 3. So, you can't moan at that, can you? That's absolutely Football Manager at its peak. So, let's hopefully we can continue to push on in the league and get a bit further forward and, maybe contend for a close European spot. I don't really want European football this season. As I said, I'm not really super keen on European football for this season. I'd rather build next season and then compete for some European football. But, if we can magic up an FA Cup final and an FA Cup win, or, something magical to end the season with, that would literally be brilliant, because the start of the season, was so crap that a win would be fantastic of some trophy. So let's keep on hoping we push forward. I will see you guys for the FA Cup semi-final against Sunderland. What a great draw that is. No disrespect to Sunderland, but we're further on than Sunderland. So I look forward to seeing you guys then. You know the biz. Comment, like, subscribe, all the rest of it. Much love from me. Peace.